Hey guys, plug my phone here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm in my truck, and which is normally my office for the majority of the time. Actually, I pulled over here to take a leak, and as I'm driving, I usually think of a lot of things as I'm listening to my music. And you know what, guys? I've shared my story before a little bit, but I kind of want to go over it again. And I've also got a new phone holder in my truck, so my phone's a little bit wonky. But so that's really shitty. Anyway, you can see my face. So guys, here's a little bit, real quick. I won't go too long because I know I can babble. But see, guys, right now I'm 42. I'll be 43 in August, and see, I was blessed that I've never been really overweight, and I've usually had a pretty good metabolism, okay? But there was a time, and not that long ago, a couple, 3 years ago, that I fell into a rut, okay? Now, with the work that I do, is I work in the oil patch as a tool hand, and I run tools, now off of service rigs and off of drilling rigs and stuff like that, and we work all hours of the day, all hours of the night, and so my routine, guys, was when I would get done a job. Now, it didn't matter whether it was 3 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It didn't matter. But I would get done my job, and then what I would do is I would drive through. Now, here's my go-to. I would drive through A&W. Now, guys, if you're not familiar with A&W, well, you probably live under a rock, but it's a burger joint. And I would drive through A&W, and no shit, I would get 2 Papa burgers, okay? Now those are the 3 patty burgers, okay? And I got them plain, but one was with cheese. And then I would get a large Coke, large onion rings, and a large French fries. And then I would basically drive through the drive-thru, and I would drive to the edge of the parking lot. I would undo my buckle, and I would kick my chair back, and I would turn on my stereo. I listened to Howard Stern because I got satellite radio, and I would sit there and I would gorge, guys. Okay, I would gorge. I'd eat all that food. And the kicker is that because I was just getting done work, now like I said, whether it was 3 in the afternoon or 3 o'clock in the morning, when I was done eating, I would drive home, I would unpack my stuff, have a shower, and then I would crawl into bed, okay? And guys, I was doing that sometimes 2 to 3 times a week, okay? Now, like I said, guys, I was blessed with a high metabolism. But your body will only go so far before it starts to react, okay? And as time went on, you know, because I thought I was working hard. But the routine of how I was going about all this stuff, it caught up with me, okay? And guys, that was just one aspect of my job. There'd be times where I would drive through another, like a fast food joint, guys, was my crutch. Dairy Queen, for instance. Now, I would drive through Dairy Queen, and I would get a double flamethrower burger, large fries, large onion rings, a large Pepsi. And guys, the Pepsi at Dairy Queen was always fizzy, and it was cold, and nothing cuts grease like a cold glass of pop. You know what I mean? And to top that off, guys, I would get a large chocolate extreme blizzard, okay? Now, this is in my truck. Okay, and now I'm driving through, and I would eat all that stuff. And when I got home, same diff, I would unload my stuff, I'd have a shower, and I'd crawl into bed. Now, guys, there's an online calculator that you can go online, and it's a Dairy Queen calorie counter. And I counted the calories, how much I was consuming in one meal. 5,000 calories in one meal. Okay, so now you think about that, 5,000 calories, when on an average day, you know, that's a shit ton of calories, guys, right? Now, if you're not as active as you think you should be, that's going to eventually back up, and it's going to start to fill in on places, and you're going to gain weight. Well, guys, it did, okay? It hit me hard because I didn't realize it. That was my routine. That's my life routine. Work and eat, work and eat. And I mean, obviously with my family and stuff as well. I mean, but my working and my eating that was my routine. So we went on a trip, a holiday, guys. We went to the Dominican, the first time that my family and I had ever been on a hot holiday. And of course, you get down there and you take pictures. You take family pictures, right, guys? Or just pictures in general. Well, we got home from our beautiful vacation, and my wife, she gets the pictures developed, and we're flipping through everything, and there's my picture, right? And for some reason, it caught my attention, and I'm like, wow, that's me? I don't look like that. That must just be the way the light's hitting me. Because, guys, I mean, I had put on a lot of weight, and I hadn't really seen any pictures of me in a while to show myself that, yeah, I did. And it hit me like a ton of shit bricks. And it dropped my confidence level down in kind of a weird way. It hit me in a really weird way. Like, it knocked me off my pedestal, because I always thought that because I was in good shape, you know, from being younger and working hard and stuff, guys. But the truth of the matter is it caught up with me. And it sunk me. It sucked. And I went on like that for a long time, guys. I didn't really know what to do or anything like that. Like, I guess this is just how it is. Until that one day, though, guys, that, I mean, I don't know. My back was always sore. My body was tired. And, guys, what would I have been? I was in my mid-30s, my mid to late 30s. And I'm like, I don't want to go on living like this. I mean, I got 2 young kids. They're going to want a dad to probably play hockey with them, and I mean, to golf and play ball, all sorts of things. And I don't want to be that guy that can't get off the couch because I'm lethargic and I'm tired, and, you know, I'll do it later. So it was like a flick of the switch. And I just decided at that point there, guys, is that I had to make a change. So I did. And guys, it's been a long battle, and I mean, guys, if you follow my page at all, you can see how far a person can come if you put in the effort and you stay consistent. And it wasn't always easy, because I didn't know what to do at the beginning. I was frustrated a lot of the time. A lot of the people that love you they're doubting you why you're wasting your time doing what you're doing, because you look fine to them. But on the inside, it was beating me down. And you know what? I love everybody that loves me, but I was doing this for myself. And I knew that if I could keep on being consistent with how I was, that things would eventually change, because I've seen thousands of people. Well, okay, that's a figurative number. Let's just say I saw lots and lots and lots of people that were doing the same thing that I was doing, but only they had started before me, and they look where they were now. Okay? They were making successful strides. So I stuck with it. Was it easy? Hell no. But was it worth it? Is it still worth it today? Hell yeah. So guys, the point of this long-winded post is that I started in a rut, but you know what? With consistent effort and showing up every day, guys, it's possible. And I want you guys to know that if you're in a rut somewhere that you're having trouble with getting out of it, that I've been there. Now, everybody's different. Like I said, guys, I was blessed. I've never been a huge person, like, or maybe just like overweight or whatever, but I was. I started out, guys, at, what was I at? 237 pounds. Okay? And then I dropped 25 pounds and roughly 4 inches off my waist. And it wasn't easy, but it happened because I was consistent, guys. I want to throw it out there, guys, is that, like I said, if you're in a rut, I've been there. I know what it's like, but I want you guys to know that there's hope. And if you guys are wanting help, if you can relate to any of this, guys, reach out to me. Send me a message. Ask me questions about what it is that I did. I just want to help, guys, because you know what? It's possible. I literally pulled over on the side of the road right now because I wanted to share this with you. I'm like, you know, I'm sitting here driving my truck, listening to my tunes, thinking about all this stuff about, man, you know, how can I let people know I started somewhere too? Well, here you go. I went live, guys. So anyway, I should hang up now because I don't want to make this too freaking long, but I want you guys to know is that if you're stuck, there's always a way out. There's always a ladder or a set of stairs to climb on. You just got to know which way and how to start. So, okay, guys, it's your buddy Rob. I hope you got some value from this long-winded post. All right, guys, I'll catch up with you soon. Have a great day.